What is up, guys? Welcome back to a brand new episode from CA Builds. If you guys are new here or if you haven't yet, make sure to hit the subscribe button. If you want to show your support, hit the like button as well. It doesn't cost you guys anything, but it helps me out a lot. But today we're back in our 2018 Tesla Model 3. If you guys haven't seen this build yet, we got it wrecked off of Copart. I'll leave some links down below. But today we're gonna tear right into it. And before I actually start the video, I want to thank each and one of you guys for all the people that reach out, for all the people that comment on the videos. It honestly means a lot. And if you haven't seen the Tesla yet, here it is. It might not look too pretty right now, but I promise once we're done with this thing, you will never tell anything happened on this side. So we're not gonna do the quarter panel just yet. What we need to do is actually get this thing back on its wheels. In the previous video, we took some stuff apart, but not a lot. And we have a whole bunch of suspension work that we need to do. There's a whole bunch of broken control arms over here, but the main part is that our subframe is messed up. All these brackets over there are mingled and twisted, so we actually do have to drop the whole subframe and get that sucker replaced, and all the suspension components, including that motor in the back over there. Let me actually go from the bottom. Including that big old motor actually sits on the subframe, so we're gonna have to drop the whole thing together. I've never done anything like this before. I mean, I've replaced subframes, but not with a motor. Everything's new to me, so we're kind of just gonna learn as we go. But I do know there is coolant running to it, so we're gonna have to drain the coolant, just get everything here unbuckled. I'm not sure if I'll be able to get it down with our two jacks over here, or if I'm gonna have to go buy a big jack to drop it from the bottom somehow. But before we do that, in the previous video, we did fix all these wires over here, so they got completely chopped in half, and I had to get them replaced. And what I used over here are these little, honestly, I'm not even sure what these are called, but basically they shrink wrap them and they solder them at the same time. So these are really neat. So we did this and we did not know the miles on the car. The car didn't start, the charger didn't work, nothing worked because these were completely cut in half. And now check this out. So I did play a little game with you guys. I told you guys to comment down below how much miles you guys think the Tesla has. And whoever wins or how many people win, I would send them 20 bucks. And check this out. So first of all, we need our key. Let's put it there. Software, this thing has 34,177 miles. I mean, that is a very good thing. Because I didn't know, I had no idea what it'd have. It could have had 10,000 miles, it could have had 100,000 miles. But 34,000 is pretty low, so I'm super happy with that. And on top of that, the car actually starts now. So if we put our key here, put in drive, it goes in drive. I mean, obviously it's not gonna drive because there's no wheels in the back and it's raised up, but everything works now. So those broken wires was our only issue. And going through the comments, I mean, I can't go through them right now because they're on my phone and I'm recording with my phone, but I wrote the name down somewhere. Jacob Vest. So Jacob Vest is the only person that actually gets it right, and in the comments he actually said if he wins to actually keep the money and put it towards the car. It's honestly super cool to know that there's those kind of people that actually watch my videos. But then again, I told him I'll send him 20 bucks, so I'm gonna send him 20 bucks. Jacob, I'll be contacting you. But if anyone else guesses how many miles it still has, by the time I post this video, I'll also send you guys 20 bucks as well. What's up, guys? No hello or nothing. They just want to go outside. But check this out. We actually got some suspension parts as well. Take a look at all this. So we got the whole subframe over there. We got all the control arms that we need. We got the shock because our shock is actually bent as well. I don't think we need an axle, but I got one just in case. It came with the whole package because I got the whole assembly for that side. But I'm not going to be changing any of the control arms just yet. I'm going to drop the old subframe first, take it out, and I think I'm going to change all the control arms on the ground, including the motor. So we're going to take all the old ones, including all these new ones, throw everything on the new subframe, throw the motor on the subframe, and then throw everything else back on the car. I'm not sure exactly how I'm going to raise it back in there because it is super heavy. I mean, that motor is not small over there. What's up, bud? Oh yeah, want some love too. Say hello to everybody. But that motor over there is not small. I think it's pretty big, so I'm probably gonna have to run to a store and get a big old jack, one of those transmission jacks or something. But what I'm gonna start with right now, I'm gonna drain the coolant, just unplug any of the electronic components over there, and just start disassembling everything. All right, check it out, guys. So we got our brake calipers off. These suckers are right here. I took them off because I don't want to drain the fluid from them, so I just took those, put them on the side. Our shocks are unscrewed from the top. So we're basically ready to drop this thing. Our coolant is drained. It's been draining for a while now. There's a plug right there and there's a plug on the other side. So I drained both sides and we're pretty much ready to go. And same thing over here. This side, the caliper is off. It's right there. It was kind of hard to take these off because the brake is engaged. And for some reason I couldn't disengage it. So I just had to kind of wiggle it out of there, and the shock is off on this side as well. Now I'm just gonna go on the bottom, see what else I need to disassemble over there. I know there's some wiring harness. I need to actually take off this big plate over here. There's some wires that go to it, those orange one and a couple pipes. And then we're pretty much gonna be ready to go. It's just 4 big bolts. We got one over there, and there's somewhere one right here, and same thing on the other side. And this whole thing is gonna drop. I believe there's a couple more wires on top that we're gonna have to disassemble as soon as we start lowering it. But it's not too hard. I'm gonna try to use the jacks. I'm gonna take 2 jacks, try to lower it like that. If it's not gonna work, I'll go buy a bigger one. But for now, we're just gonna do that. All right, guys, I got everything disassembled. The jacks are ready to go. I left this wheel on just in case when we're gonna drop it, if it tilts and falls over, at least it's gonna fall on the wheel and not damage anything. Now all I have to do is basically unscrew the 4 bolts that hold it. There's probably a couple plugs on top I'm gonna have to disconnect and just pull everything out right now. Alrighty, guys, the subframe, the motor, everything is dropped, and honestly, to my surprise, it wasn't bad at all. It was pretty straightforward. Just disassemble it all and down it goes. And now you can see everything clearly. Look at these brackets over here. So look how mingled these are. So this one's twisted that way, that one's all twisted, this one's twisted, and then if you go on this side right here, it's all nice and straight like that, and that one right there. And those are just all messed up. Look at that bracket over here, that bracket. So all of those are bad, and that's the reason why we had to replace the subframe. But check out this motor. This thing is actually pretty huge. So that's the main rear wheel drive motor. The ones that are dual motor have one of these in the front, but we just have one in the back because this one is rear wheel drive. Now what we have to do is get that sucker right there. Man, that thing looks empty. Put all of these components on one side, take all of those, put it on the other side, and then somehow take this engine and drop that in there. I mean, this engine's probably not too heavy. I think 2 people could easily just take it off and put it on the other side. And take a look in here. This looks pretty wild. What's up, buddy? Come here. Oh yeah, it's probably not safe for you to be there. Come out. But take a look over here, man. This thing is so empty over here. It is pretty wild. Look at that. So that is our battery pack. It runs underneath the whole car, but it was super easy to get this thing off. I was very surprised. I mean, I'm not sure how easy it'll be to throw it back on. It shouldn't be too hard as long as we can get these jacks, roll it in, and just pick it up. And that shouldn't be too tough. I think the toughest part will be to get that motor, put on that one, and get all the components over there. But that will be a wrap for this video. And the next one, I will start swapping the motor, all the suspension components on the new subframe, and throw that sucker on the car. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys for all the love and support. If you guys do enjoy these videos, make sure to hit that like button. It actually goes a long way for me. Also, don't forget to subscribe. Drop your thoughts down below. What do you guys think of this build so far? And also let me know what kind of cars you guys would like to see in the future. I am car shopping right now. I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace.